Up next.
This significantly less beautiful.
Up next. Up next we have E.clips3. He is beautiful. What are you talking about?
In his own way.
No, you are very beautiful.
You are very beautiful. It's the jacket, though.
You're from Japan now.
Not as beautiful.
You know.
Yeah, I've definitely given up my nationality.
So we got E.clips3 here, who is also one of the top SoundCloud artists this year.
Congratulations.
Yeah. He didn't even try.
I don't know why people keep listening.
You didn't even try.
I've been asking that question every day.
Damn.
Like, why is everybody still listening?
How does it feel to not apply yourself
and still do well?
And be one of the top artists?
I think, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was thinking about this the other day. I think I'm probably the most blessed bullshitter. like dead ass. Like, honestly, I think God's just looking out, man. Like, I'm probably the most blessed bullshitter that's probably ever touched the land. Yeah.
So going into 2025, are you going to try?
Yeah, man. I think I might have to do that.
10% more, 15% more.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My 2025 resolution is to honestly, I think my 2025 resolution, I'm gonna say yes. Like, I spent a lot of 2024 and really kind of the end of 2023 just saying no. I said no to a lot of people.
Krista wants to know your nationality.
Said no, I'm African.
He's Japanese.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I am Japanese. Watashi sa Brian des sumimasen. Yeah, but yeah, no, that's it for 2025. Hey. Say E2.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Roman, man. It's fucking Spanish.
It's Roman. E2. And 2, Brutus. And you, Brutus. Come on,
Which
man.
is Latin.
Nani. Oh, isn't that Japanese? No,
no, that ass. Depending on how you say it in the sentence. Nah, depending on how you say in the sentence. Yeah. But that's it, man. I plan on saying yes a whole lot more, honestly.
There you go.
Everything. Nothing is off the table. Everything. Everything in this space of DJing and producing.
Everything KB, asterisk.
Yeah, I ain't got it.
So tell us about, you just got back from Japan. You was over there for what, 2 weeks?
21 days.
Nice.
It was amazing, man. The trip, I had planned a trip back in July, which is funny because I had reached out to Love Ave right before he left, and I was like, damn, we could have split the hotel fees. I had no idea you were heading out there because I had the trip planned for a couple of months, but it was amazing, man.
Where'd you go? What cities did you visit?
So I was in Tokyo. For majority of the time.
He did the Shibuya crossing.
I did.
He put a big old check on that checklist.
He watched people cross the street and was like, this was worth it. This was worth $3,000.
Not for nothing, the Shibuya
5
crossing
ways.
is just
It's amazing.
A big ass fucking street where people are heading and going to work. Like, that's literally it. Like, it makes
He's like,
no
people
sense.
Cross the street and watch street signs. Oh my god.
That which is crazy because Shinjuku is probably better for street looking. That Shibuya shit was just a big ass crossing walk. Like, it just made no sense why people just stopped, and everybody that wasn't Japanese just had their phones just blocking the fucking. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B. It was actually pretty bad, but. Now I was in Shinjuku, Tokyo for.
Did you see the Shibuya incident, whatever that is?
No, so to be honest, I was in and out of Shibuya, but I didn't stay in Shibuya. I stayed in Shinjuku.
Okay.
I was in Shibuya to Shinjuku is like one train stop away. Like, everything is just there pretty much. So it's, this is Orlando. Think of it like Altamont, like just a drive to Altamont.
People don't know what Altamont looks like.
So like, imagine driving 15 minutes away from the place that you live. Like, that's probably the distance between Shibuya and Shinjuku.
Oh, okay.
That's basically what it was. But it was fun, man. I had a lot of time, and I think one of the coolest things is where it turned into just a leisure trip to a networking trip, and it kind of like cards just laid how they laid in front of me. I ended up meeting a lot of different people that I didn't think I'd meet. Shout out to Yuki Babe from Selection. She reached out to me while I was out there.
Nice.
And made the ROM connection, and so D Don't Care was out there for a little bit. I got to chop it up with Knowledge.
Oh, shouts out to D
like
Don't
there's
Care.
There's a big new wave that's coming to Tokyo that's never came there before, from what I understand, where it's starting to become like this LA
Black?
networking. Yeah, black.
Black?
Number one. Yeah. No, that's basically what it is.
Is what's going
It's
to
becoming black
Tokyo?
as fuck.
Black people?
Like there's this cool
Black
thing.
culture?
Nah. There's like this cool thing that's starting to erupt out there, which I'm just now learning, where it's starting to become this place where a lot of creators are coming to work. You know, they're coming to work. Some are coming to live. Like, I literally chopped it up with Knowledge for a little bit out there, man. He said, "I'm just here because it's cheap, dog. I'm just tired of living in LA. This is too
cheap?
expensive.
It's cheaper than LA.
Cheaper than New York, cheaper than LA, cheaper than Orlando.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was looking at apartments, even though the apartment's like 400 square feet, 500 square feet. But
Yeah,
like,
nah, bro.
we're talking $600 a month with the utilities paid and the internet paid.
I mean,
So,
600
you
for
know,
400 square feet, kind of crazy.
I'm gonna
It's better than in Orlando.
electricity, internet,
It's better
Yeah.
than Orlando.
water.
but-
That's what I'm saying. In I couldn't live in that space by myself, but the prices are just so yeah, that's what I discovered out there. So after I was there for the first midweek, it became a leisure trip to
Refresh.
wow, yo, let me actually start going out and networking, and then it just became this thing where I just started meeting a lot of different creatives who knew the music, who extended opportunities, and it was a good trip.
E.clips said domain expansion. The brothers' finances compressed. I don't know what that means.
Fucking Jujutsu Kaisen reference. Oh my god.
Oh, see, I don't know any of that stuff because that anime is trash.
No, man. I think honestly, man, the biggest expense just the plane ticket. Like I was living
It's
on
like
like 20,
$2,000, right?
$30 a day. No. So the yen, the currency of Japan has significantly dropped over the last 5 years. Like,
Has it?
It's actually really fucking scary.
Because it used to be more than the United States.
It's bad. It's bad. So I think
That's because nobody's having babies over
Yeah,
there.
I
So
was
did you
right
think
about to
about getting
say.
into the porn industry? Nah, real question, man.
no.
Serious fucking question.
No, they are paying people. What's that?
Where is Marcus,
They're
by the
paying-
way?
Sperm donor type of situation.
They're
where
paying people to have babies.
They're paying people to fly over there to donate sperm.
Yeah,
They're
and
not-
to have babies,
Well-
and they need black men
well,
in porn.
Yeah, I mean,
so,
that's the next necessary
Eclipse?
step.
did you go out there for porn?
No, sir. I went out there.
Did you go out there for porn soundtracks?
Got your attention.
We're asking the real questions here.
Fam, I think I got a double cheeseburger from McDonald's for like $2. Like,
I'm asking about some double cheeks.
yo, no, you know
Some
what's
ass
funny?
and
You know what's
some
funny?
double cheeks.
John is DMing me while I'm out there. He was like, "Bro, how to ass?" And I'm like,
I'm
the
like, no,
beauty
because I want
standards-
to know if anybody got
this
ass
the whole
out there.
time, bro. He's like, man, what's the ass like? And I'm telling him, I'm like, the beauty standards from what I had seen for the 3 weeks that I was out there, it's just different. Like they like
One
big,
of them gotta have.
they
some
like
ass.
big titties and super flat asses. Like there is no, unless you're an
Oh.
American or somebody that's not from the country who's just residing there.
And one of
the
them not
beauty-
trying to get an American so they can go to America.
See, I heard a lot of stories of a lot
As
of
we have Shanae in the background. Say she Japanese
Oh, so
and
can you speak
Filipino
on this?
saying-
Can you? So we have a Japanese representative in the back. You can explain the beauty standards of Japan are
This
different
is a
than America.
diverse crowd in this.
I think she could say
She spent around to show her
Yeah.
ass.
but she's living in America.
So you didn't see no
but
Shanaes
she's
over there?
but she's in America.
But you didn't see no Shanaes in Japan.
Not that we're soul bred, living there, residing there, Japanese women. No.
So you said Shanae is stacked up. But they ain't in Japan
But
stacked up.
but Shanaes are in Japan, living and residing.
They are?
They're not.
Why not? So what about the mixed ones?
I would love it if we were front page Twitch right now.
I wish. I don't know. I don't even know if they were mixed or they weren't mixed.
Okay, but you didn't see
And
it.
she's like 4 different Asians, so that's a little different. she's like Super Saiyan fusion, fucking. So it's a little different. It's mad different. It's not. You know what I mean? No, but I have fun, man. I had fun.
All right, you had fun.
I enjoyed my time. Hennessy and Cokes were like $2.50 out there, like totally different.
What about the bottle?
The bottles? Mm-hmm. I bought whiskey out there, so I bought a lot of scotch, like a lot of Johnny Walker.
You didn't get any like
No. I did. When
Japanese
I went to Mount Fuji, I did buy a whiskey bottle out there. It was like $30, but I was also like in front of Mount Fuji, so they just kind of taxed up everything. And then I think I got a bottle.
30 is cheap.
I mean,
For a bottle of whiskey?
you can get a Jack Daniels for like $20.
Was it a bottle of Jack or was it a bottle
No,
of
it was some. It was
Satori or
just
something
no,
like
it wasn't Suntory. It was like just this Japanese brand. It wasn't Suntory though, but for the most part, a lot of the stuff that I got out there was relatively cheap. I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, Nandrum says you was out there making Blasian babies to build up the streets.
Man. And it's crazy because they're hiring like they
hiring.
It's straight up hiring.
It's like that. They hiring out there?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's bad out there, man. Like they're just not having kids out there.
No, their birth rate is 1.2 now. So they're giving, there's government incentives to have children out there. And there's also incentives for black male porn stars to be out there. Don't ask me how I know.
I mean,
but this is for real. This is for real. So that's why E.clips actually went. That's really,
exactly.
This is how I know.
That's
Because
Let's have a good time. Let's have a good time.
That's a good time. A happy time.
Yeah.
Happy ending.
yeah. So
Happy so long.
all right. So let's talk about the music because we're talking about the lifestyle that you lived out there.
Important question though. Jason wants to know you copped some Pokemon cards though.
Yes, I did. I did pop from the vendor machines. From the vendor machines, they got Pokemon just stacks just in the
All
vendor
the
machines.
trash
just chilling.
Pokemon was in there.
I didn't get nothing crazy.
Yeah, so
I didn't get nothing crazy. But they do got
was just
Pokemon
Pikachus.
and Yu-Gi-Oh cards just chilling in the vendor machines. You could buy whole pizzas in the vendor machine. You could buy lotion.
whole pizza?
You could buy a
Like
whole
warm?
a ramen bowl. Yes, warm. You can buy lotion in the vendor machine.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
Was it only Americans buying that stuff?
No, and they're all over. They're just all over the place. Like vendor machines, like the mini convenience stores. Honestly.
So could we
swear to
buy
God.
some vending machines and put them in Japan and make money off of them?
I don't know.
Like
how
that
the-
could be like our foreign business,
I don't know how the laws will work, but
or could we just start a whole porn?
in
whole,
theory,
like,
in theory, I think we might.
could we
have
just call it
something.
all my homies?
All my homies porn?
No, just all my homies in
Oh,
Japan. Where it's vending machines.
oh.
It's vending machines and male porn. You know.
What's our starting lineup? What's our starting lineup?
Starting lineup?
Yeah. on the squad.
Shit. We got DJ Mari. Let me
Yeah,
stop.
Mari, Enzo in the back.
we DJ Mari. We're gonna call him the 6'3"
Nah,
bandit.
no. What was that?
Taking over Shinjuku.
Hey, what was that name you had back in the day? That one nasty ass.
Jay Nasty.
No, tell the chat.
Nasty.
No, because they don't know. They don't even know. Jay, what was Jay Nasty? That's what your name was, right? Jay Nasty.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know where y'all got that
Tell the
from.
room about Jay Nasty.
I don't know where y'all got that from.
Yeah. See.
Is Jay Nasty doing anything today?
Is he here today?
I think it's a good business deal.
Just tell them what Jay
And
Nasty was about.
Maybe we should start that. I don't know what y'all talking
Who
about.
was?
He had hella bitches in them videos.
I don't know what videos you saw.
Nah, Jay Nasty was crazy.
Jay Nasty, the most renowned warrior since Yusuke. All right, this is an interview for E.clips.
Jay Nasty
I'm-
stood
all right.
for Japanese nasty.
I'm just chilling. Where's my cup at?
This is an interview for E.clips. I was just asking the real questions. All right, so
Nah, man.
Japan was cool.
It was cool.
What was your 2024 like, man? How did you make it on all these tops? What happened? What did you do?
I think probably the most important thing that I could have ever did, despite all the bullshitting, was just not stop. I think for me personally, the rate in which I made music or the rate in which I stepped out and collabed with others was probably slow. But one thing I made sure of, despite everything, because the jokes is cool, but it's been a up and down year. It really has. The one thing I did not do is that I did not quit. I might have slowed down. I never stopped. And
Yeah.
I think that's just some food for thought for anybody.
There you
Honestly,
go.
just
Consistency.
consistency, no matter how hard it was, man. There were some times, bro, where I would just 3 weeks. Just I don't want to open up FL. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to hermit. And that this year was kind of the peak of that mentality, and it led to me having to make some sacrifices. But ultimately, I still made it through.
There you go.
I still made some music. I still got some plays. And
when you came back from Japan, was that whole experience something that inspired you by being in those different environments and networking with people who are like, hey, I did this with what I was doing like the people who you network with, and they're producing out there in Japan like full time? Did that do anything to you?
Yeah, man. Japan was just one of many experiences. I mean, I have the same experiences just talking to people in Orlando who are just full-time creators. I think what it inspired me is just time management and kind of just priority and what's important. And I think a lot of people that I met in Japan or Chicago or any place that I had traveled out, even here in Orlando in the place that I live, I think I got to be around a lot of people that just prioritize different things and how happy they are on the other side of it, even if it doesn't necessarily mean they're making the most money, or it doesn't mean that they're, in these loving relationships or whatever you want to call it. Like, they're at the end of the day doing their passion despite it all. So I think Japan was probably the peak. No. Chicago was the peak.
Did you did you all at like DJ Manny and anybody out there? Did you go to any footwork or anything out in Chicago?
I
could have told you some places to go.
No, and I told 1981. I was like, I want to go and listen to some Chicago footwork personally. I didn't get a chance. I could
have been like, yo, DJ Manny, my boy,
because I was only out there for a few. Like, that was a last minute trip.
I'm sure Manny was doing something.
I didn't get a chance to listen to a lot of that, but I think I just man, the last few months I've just got a chance to meet a lot of people who are just full-time music, no matter what position they are in financially, what location that they're living in, what the family looks like, what the relationship looks like, friendship or other. I just, you know what I mean? It was just inspiring to see, and I think it kind of made me realize, I could be in the same position. So I made a lot of sacrifices this year to kind of get back to just that, because that used to be at a certain point me, and I just had to let a couple of things go, and I kind of feel 2025 is kind of a reset back to what I was on.
What do you feel makes the environment that we live in different from the environments that you visit?
That's a fucking hard question.
No.
That's what I'm here for.
It's not a hard question. I think I experience a lot less cliques. I experience a lot more community.
But I feel cliques come with being in that scene for an extended period of time.
Sure, if you feel like you have things you want to protect and hold, because when you have things that you want to protect and hold, it kind of comes off as gatekeeping. Mm-hmm. And what I experience in Japan, and dude, everybody is just like, this is our home, this is our place, let's uplift and elevate everybody. And that sounds fairy tale, right?
Sounds utopian,
but it's a norm. Like, it can happen, it can exist. And in Orlando, at least from what I've noticed, and then just from listening to stories from people that I know that have been doing things out in this city or in other cities, it's kind of like a lot of it's a lot of crabs in a bucket.
Crabs in a bucket, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like only we can be doing this thing, and it's cool, and you can fuck with somebody from a distance, and like, yeah, like, salute, like, you're doing your thing, but like, they're not really gonna want to really collab to really make something bigger, because at the end of the day, it's bigger than all of us, it's more important than all of us. And I think a lot of the people who I got to deal with being in the cities that they were at, one big thing that I noticed is that everybody knew each other. Nobody was afraid of each other. Nobody was trying to reserve or withhold information. And it seemed more just like community. And that sounds so straightforward and simple, but honestly, man, that's not everywhere. And that's not. I mean, I'm blessed to be around people who really appreciate community, but community isn't this city. There's a few people who strive for that, but that's not the majority.
Yeah, I've been drinking enough to call out names, but
it's true, man.
I ain't gonna do that.
Like, I think a lot
what
of
they gonna do but make me mad at the end of every day.
Like, a lot of people think that
What they gonna do but make me mad?
I think like a lot of people withhold opportunity or resources because they think you're gonna take from them. Like doing that is going to lessen what they got going on, and that is not a normal mentality everywhere. It is here and back home in Austin, but like it's not a norm. And I went to places where I'm not gonna say it's all like peachy door. Like I'm pretty sure like everybody isn't on the same page, but it's a lot more people on the same page than I experienced back here. That's for sure.
Interesting.
That's for sure. Like you got a lot of things that are going on out here where like people are playing the same shit on the same type of wave, but just refuse to like coexist. Like they just
go ahead and say the name.
It's like
it's
go
like
and it makes no sense because Friday night the people that are at your event or the people at your gig, they're there that Friday night and they're going to the other people's spot on Saturday, and y'all know that y'all are all sharing the same fan base. Y'all all sharing the same people that are showing up to these gigs.
I will go on this stream and say I've had many conversations with many of those people, and I told them I was like, come to my event to promote your event, because the more events my people know about, the more likely they are to be around, so that they could go to yours and they would come to mine. They were like, I would never do that.
But it's the same people. That's the confusing part. You're all pulling from the same group of people. So why not bring it all together and make it all?
But the thing is, we're not pulling from their same people.
What do you mean?
We're not. Our crowd is completely different from theirs.
No, I guess what I mean is the crowd that likes the same type of music.
Yeah, their crowd doesn't like their music. Their crowd likes the bottles. Their crowd
that's not what I'm talking about.
Their crowd likes the status and stuff.
No,
right?
No.
I will tell them niggas to come to the house.
Nah, cause because it stemmed from a real question. He asked my outside experience.
I will tell them to pull up at the house right now.
And come hang out with us in a good way.
I will
in a good way, right? In a positive promoting way,
Hey, I didn't mean to make it dark. And honestly, like, there's only so much perspective that I have. I'm just a beat maker. Like, I'm not really in the streets like that. I know there's a whole nother side of this that I'm not too familiar with. But you just asked me a question. Like, did I experience something different?
Yeah.
I just experienced. I mean, I've been here for 3 years now, so like I could see a difference. Your question was there a difference? Yes, there is a difference. As simple as that. Hey, John, say that name, dog.
I'm not inciting any violence. I'm just saying I can literally call them on the phone and say all of this that I'm saying to their face. Like, it's not like I know who I'm talking about.
What's up, Weatherman Dan?
Yeah, whatever. Weatherman Dan said too many people in the room. But Whiskey said he knows exactly who I'm talking about. That's interesting.
Oh,
so.
Oh,
I mean, KB know who I'm talking about. Mari know who I'm talking about.
See, I don't know. I was just speaking generally, right? Who are you talking about?
What's JV is still here. What's up, JV?
On to the healthier questions.
Okay.
You got positive.
What is your favorite song from this year that you released? He don't even know because he don't know the names. He just put stuff out and be like, well, we'll see what happens.
Dead ass. Honestly.
I know.
I think my two favorite tracks will probably be Breakfast in Joburg, which is a I'm a Piano Larry June flip, and then I got this liquid drum and bass song called Identity, and it actually has not a lot of plays at all, but it was just, I didn't care. I just made something super, super different that no one's ever heard me make before. And I was just proud of it. And I still don't care how many plays it has. It just genuinely made me happy.
Good.
But I think Breakfast in Joburg, my Larry June, I'm a Piano flip, I think that's probably my favorite.
Okay, you want to do a set for us back there? You brought your hard drive?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I brought my hard drive. I brought my laptop. I brought all the shit. You know, E.clips is always prepared to get on the ones.
I know.
If somebody got Serato,
I was like, all right.
If somebody has Serato and they got
it's right there.
When you finish, can I finish? And they have SoundCloud integration, so I can play my music.
He's like, and also
then we
like
can do it.
that special water with a little mint flavor. I'll only
that
do
too.
it with that and like 6 bottles of Hennessy, and I will only do this.
Nah, Alex, I'm saying yes to everything, man. I don't
There
care.
you go.
I'm saying yes
There you
all
go.
2025.
I like the
don't care.
attitude. I like the attitude adjustment. It's a good positive vibe.
I'm living.
Yeah.
I'm living for myself the end of this year, and
All right.
I
There you go.
haven't experienced that in a minute. So
All right,
Good.
so where can people follow you if they don't know where to follow you? Because you are a member of the chat room. You be in the chat room.
Yeah.
I am, and I got about 3 more streams till I can get the robe. I got about 3 more streams left. I'm at like 23,000.
I mean, Mozzarella gets the robe every stream.
I got about 2,000 more skill points or whatever the points.
points.
The
stream
Q points, yeah.
I call them skill points.
When you level up and stuff.
What was your question?
I don't know.
Do you want to do this set or what?
If you could play a song, I appreciate
After
it.
I ask a question, I forget it. No, but what is your favorite song? What did you say was your favorite one?
Breakfast and Joe Berg.
Breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Larry Joe.
So where can people follow you is what I said.
Oh, there we go. So SoundCloud, Instagram, YouTube, E.clips, E.clips3.
Everybody's confused.
3 E.clips, the regular spelling. Hey, if
Anybody repeat that?
you turn to page 67 of your Merriam-Webster's dictionary to the E's, it'll be the common spelling of the word eclipse with a 3 at the end and a dot after the E. That's it.
Oh my God.
SoundCloud, Instagram, YouTube. I think I got a Facebook. I've been on there in a minute, but I think there's one there. Yeah, that's it.
You got a Google suggested password.
All right. So say that again, so everybody's not confused.
It's not the hardest word. And I'm gonna get on you because I got a couple of people who've been DMing me about you and the fact that you got a government name for a DJ.
Yeah. Tell me what they say.
Anybody who has
I can fuck them up.
He means
Anybody who has any type of special way of spelling the name, if it's not your government name, John, don't fuck with it. Fucking John Smith, John
No.
Q. It's like
I'm John Q. I'm John Q.
Q. It's like
You are E.clips.
And what did I used to be? What did I used to be?
Yours was E.L.I.P.S.S.3.
And I sent the email to Spotify. I sent
he
the
did
email
not-
to Apple Music.
He did not want to change
I went
that.
to the Google Knowledge panel and requested Google anytime anyone searched my name to just have one dot.
It took a year for me to convince him to change his name
And I
from
did.
E.C.
And it was the best decision. And it was the best decision I ever made. But I'm keeping one dot.
He stood on that. He was like, I'm gonna keep this dot. And I was like, bro, as long as you change it from 7 dots.
Nah, it was crazy. I was E.C.L.I.P.S.3. It was bad. No, you know what it was? It was a SoundCloud aesthetic. There was a lot of lo-fi producers. They was putting dots in between
How many
everything. In the word.
dots?
You remember? Stop faking. Like you know what I'm talking about.
That's
It was
why-
a lo-fi
that's why I
aesthetic.
hated everybody's
Anyone making
name.
lo-fi hip hop was just putting dots in between the names. That was the thing.
I hated everybody's name. The Q
Yeah.
stands for Quincy, which
Stands for
Quincy.
quit bitching.
Quincy.
John quit bitching.
Well,
you heard it
Maybe.
here first, folks.
yeah, you heard it here first.
Yeah. Let's play
But
some music.
what they saying about my name? If I'm like I'm John Q, who else is John Q?
It's people from the chat.
No, but who else is John Q?
Have you seen the movie?
John Q was about me. It was about.
It was not about
I
you.
was the kid.
It was not about you.
It was about
It was
me.
not a-
You don't know Denzel.
Denzel was my make believe father because he wasn't around.
Oh shit. Oh.
So John Q was about me and what my father would have done.
Yo, you gotta chill. Are you serious? All right. Let me get back to
All right.
Okay.
All right. Eclipse
All
just
right.
quit on this interview.
Any further questions from me in the interview?
Yeah,
Here's your
anybody
drink,
in
by
the
the way.
chat
I didn't
room?
want you to step on it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat room have a question for Eclipse? Throw it in the chat room.
What's up?
No, it's too hot for all.
No, I don't want John in a robe right now. Those type of requests are made when I'm
Justin
at the
wants
crib.
to know, will you marry me?
I'm not asking John for a robe while I'm here.
Well, Justin wants to know, will you marry him?
Oh, sure, man.
Yeah?
Sure, bro.
Casually, sure. Let's
get
do it
it.
right now. Thanks for hanging out,
Mario got the
Eclipse.
what? Oh, okay. Well, I got this song that I liked by you. that is on my 2024 Wrapped. I got like 3 of them, but this is one that's on there. Yeah.
For me?
Yeah, you know.
gonna fix this.
Here we go. This is
Thanks for
Eclipse,
hanging out,
everybody.
Eclipse. Thank you for your interview.
Fucking with each other for so long it gets to me. I'm reminded by the signs that we just aren't meant to be. Tell me it's over without saying it's over. Tell me it's over without saying it's over. Cause I can't take no more. Tell me it's over without saying it's over. Tell me it's over without saying it's over. Tell me. We've been through it all. Late night flights, late night fights. Fucked up the mall, ain't no price. Your love was priceless. I know I fucked up. You called me lying too many times before. To me back, I needed more. I was convinced you was getting even and getting hit by another nigga. Yeah, I was sick. I'm a player, but I gotta admit, yeah, you hurt me, but I know it ain't as bad as I hurt you. Say you was done, I act like I never hurt you. Tell me it's over without saying it's over. Tell me it's over without saying it's over. Cause I can't take no more.
Tell me it's over if you say it. Tell me it's over if you say it. Call me outside just to talk what I'm saying. You done fucked on everything, I can name them, you was tripping.
Yeah.
I'm in my feelings, you wanna fix it. Talk about all the time, try to play around with my mind.
We got Eclipse about to come in the mix.
Baby, it's over 'cause I'm saying it. Now with that old shit, I ain't fight no more bitch. I ain't taking no more. I'm with that shit, yeah.
This has been fun and educational.
Has it been?
I think the interviews we've done so far have been very informative. Funny, but informative. Love Av was really cool to talk to.
Yeah.
I'm glad we could get Eclipse here to get a live perspective.
Niggas ain't study, I know what you about. If they make you proud, the number 1 out, signing up, logging out.